The story so far, Bekar Wozat has become trapped in another world temporarily while he was looking for the other 114 world that he was expecting to come home to, which he had made as his home, and he wanted to see it again. But after a glitch, the portal had changed, and there wasn't anything he could do about it. And he was stuck in this new world temporarily. And here I am. I've made a few changes. I've made a long corridor that goes down here. It comes out in an outdoors area, so I'm going to make a door at that end later on, of course. Now, that'll be my back door. Except it's to the north, so maybe it should be my front door. I don't know. I don't know. We've added some more chests, and I've done a little bit... Oh, I gotta make another pick. I don't even know if it's day or night. We've... I didn't talk about all the mods that we had installed for this. There's another one. Wait, where is it? Mods, here we are. I've changed the mod menu program thing. Easy Excavate, already mentioned that. Elevators, mentioned that. Foam Fix, didn't mention that. Huila, didn't mention that, but we got it, obviously. Light Overlay, obviously. I still don't know what Manningham Mills is. I have no idea what the hell it is. I don't have it installed. What is it? Manningham Mills? Unless this is built into some other mod, which I believe would be Miner's Horizon, which I didn't say we have. Of course, getting to that place is going to be difficult. Reinforced storage. Voxel map. No, I cannot remember. There are some mods, though, that we don't have. Like, for example, Adorn. Adorn came out on 1.14.0 and was excellent. Had furniture and everything, but they haven't updated for 1 or 2. So that's out. Also, I'm doing these. At least I know why I'm doing these. Although I'm using just regular coal anyway. Ah, it's daytime. That's good. Oh, it's morning. The sun is different. I think I'm being transported to worlds that are sufficiently different from Morgus's that they have stuff like round suns and stuff and such like. I flattened this area out. I'm gonna put the pen here next, assuming that the sheep will survive. But I'm starting to lose... the haunches of meat. After that last apple. Ooh, almost fell down. I've eaten the last apple, and so now I've just got this left. There was... Oh, there's some trees over there. I could get more apples over there. Okay, good. But I do have to start concentrating. Actually, I'd like to see what's over here. Besides, of course, one sheep. Oh, there's another one right here. Alright, so we do this. Up. That's very loud. It should scare the sheep. Well, bah. Humbug. No apple, though. Alright, well, while I'm here... Okay, so that goes in there. It goes to that side. That's where the... There's the brown sheep. That's where the other stuff... That's where the other side is. And so I'm going to just make a space over there. But I've got to get the farm going. Which means I'm going to have to start doing things. I need buckets. Wait, wrong one. There. Need buckets. Need a bunch of things. And so that's where we get into this next piece of our little puzzle here. Alright, I'll put them in there. I don't care. Ladder. Wait a minute. That hasn't gone all the way down yet. So I do need to do some things here with chopping down some trees. And I got enough time, so I'll be doing this off camera. Okay, I'm down here just slightly below my base. Or my temporary base, anyway. Building the space for the crops. I don't know if this is big enough. Let's see. From here, that's one That's 13. No, 19. So it's about 32, 33, thereabouts. I don't know. Because that's the literal end, because right beyond that is some overworld. Well, you know what I should do is I should light that area up. But I'm really desperate right now to get this thing done as soon as possible, because look at my haunches. After chopping down all those trees and I had no apples. And so this is serious. It's really serious. Okay, 4, 5. It should be here. So I gotta rush the job, but I gotta not be too careful. Well, the worst thing that can happen is I'll basically lose my HP. But then I'll get it back when I've eaten the food. You know, and as long as I don't get killed, it should be okay. But yeah, it does mean we're in... Oh, and I just realized something. I don't have buckets. I don't have buckets. That's why I was going down here. I was going down because I needed buckets. Not only did I get down here, but there's some stuff down here, so let's... I've already chopped down... That's how I got all that stuff in... I had regular coal in my... What's that doing? Regular coal, but now we're down here into this cave system. There's water right there. So I don't have to worry about one piece of water anyway. Well, that's a dead end. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay. That should be enough for... 4 is enough for a bucket, Toe? Of course, I'll need to get the bucket before I can get that water. And there's more water that will have to be gotten as well. It's a cave episode! Hooray for the cave episode! Which we didn't ask for. We're getting it anyway. Actually, there's a number of things here I want to get. There? Oh, the gravel. I don't have to worry about the gravel. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm going to have to do this. There you go. Yes, alright, fine. And we got glowstone ore from... Unfortunately, I don't know whether or not this is going to break based on that, or if it's going to require the other one. Let's see. Alright, it gives me the dust anyway, so that's something. Yeah, what I've got, besides problems... Well, that just goes on and on, doesn't it? Yep, I hear that. I get some bluestone. I don't know what they make. No, on second thought, I do know what they make, don't I? I can just look it up. Bluestone. Blues. Tone. There we go. Okay, so we can make... There, okay. These are nice. Oh, yeah, but that's not the same thing. Okay, forget those. Bluestone, on the other hand, is blue dye plus stone. I really like the some of the designs. I want to try out these guys someday, but these look really cool. Anyway, what am I talking about that for? I don't need to get it right now. I don't even need the glowstone ore, technically. This isn't even, and I have to say this isn't even at, it's only at the 20s. So we haven't gone all the way down yet. Well, yeah, this is one heck of a different experience. In fact, you know what? Let's set this up over here, shall we? That'll save us some time. We don't have to go back up there if we don't want to. We could do this instead. What have they done to my crafting table? They've done that to it, I guess. All right, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that water going. Unfortunately, I wanted another water block somewhere, and I haven't found any. And I noticed that you can't find any from in here. Oh, can we zoom in? Wait, is there purple over there? Wait. Right here, it looks like purple, but it's actually orange and dark blue. The dark blue is the obsidian, because I think there's water falling on that. And we got some water there, too. Now wait, how do we undo this? There we go. Yep, there. I was hoping just to do this. One bucket, one bucket, one bucket, one bucket. And now, the important thing. Yeah, how would I find more water down here? Can't think of how. That's not that important. I just gotta make sure not to fall any greater distance without taking damage. So we'll continue. Really nervous down here. I hear lava nearby. When you hear lava nearby, you want to be really careful about digging down. Some kind of fissure or something nearby. What I gotta do is I gotta have it on that, so I can place it quickly. Okay, here we go. Ah! Okay, that's very interesting. It does cause a problem, though. More water over there. That's a positive sign. What I need right now is gravel. Well, let's see if we can just drop that. Oh yeah, we can just drop that. Okay, good. It's still something to be worried about, is all I'm saying. You'll notice that it's going to be a lot of stone down here, but there's not going to be a lot of ores down here, because we've removed the layer of bedrock. So there will be some, but it's not going to be quite as much. And down here should be the bedrock. It better be. Now I know that nothing actually is going to spawn on the bedrock, but that's not really the point now, is it? I still want it to be well lit, so we'll do this anyway. And it's a nice texture, I have to say. It reminds me of the basalt textures from Chisel, though that's not actually what it is. Oh, and I just realized. There. Another thing to worry about. Alright, let's see how this is all coming along upstairs here. Need... wrong place. It's this one. And I thought that might do that. Well, we're going to remove this anyway, because there's really no point. We're going to have a traveling one of these. And so there's no point. Of course, now that I think of it, we're going to need a second and maybe even a third bucket. But we're not going to do a third bucket. We got other things we got to do. Oh, we got to get the shears. That's right. Who forgets the shears? Now, I'd like to have, and I know this is a really dumb thing to have said, I'd really like to have, like, some gravel so I can, you know, wait, that's up here. Almost fell in. That's great. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I wanted to use this stuff. This is always the terrifying moment. Success! And quite surprisingly, too. So I'll be able to make a nether portal, but I need to find a new nether portal, or a new portal, I should say, that will make it possible. Is that glowstone or is that quartz? Nice. Yeah, there's a question of, we'll need to make a nether portal, but that's just going to travel to the nether. We need to make a special nether portal to do these other things that we have to do. And yeah, now that I think of it, I kind of want to... I'd also like to have faster ladders. This should be something that should be very easy and possible in 1.14. Is that gravel? Too late now. Yeah, thanks though. Alright, so what do we need? Let's give it... Let's just do a whole bunch of these. Because I gotta make the place safe. It's the safest we could do at the moment. Well, I've got plenty of fuel now, I can tell you. And now I can get that It's... Hey, hey! Yes, stuff to do. At last. And just in time for sleep time as well. But now I gotta put a bunch of stuff away here. I don't even know where anything's supposed to go. Just a bunch of junk, really. At this point, yeah. Bluestone, more wool, more dirt. Well, I'm gonna need that dirt. These extra furnace should probably go in the bottom one. Put these in here. But I don't have... Alright, that should be enough. That should be enough to take care of that. And then... Let's see. Quartz. I forgot about the quartz. I really don't know what I'm doing. This is all completely new stuff. I mean, I don't know where I am, but it's time to sleep. And just in time, too, because I heard a skeleton. But, wait a minute, did you notice? After I slept, all of the mobs vanished? They're all gone. The skeleton is right there, but he's not being... Oh, I had it turned off. I had it turned off because I wanted to see the lava. Composter added. Don't know what I could put in there. It's some wheat seeds, but I need those. Well, back to work. I was wrong about the barrel. Last episode I said the barrel was made using leather, but actually that wasn't the item barrel, that was the Minecraft barrel. This barrel, made by Stockpile, although it is possible that it is the same barrel, and that I just updated to a later version of Stockpile. Now they require paper and ingots. Ingots is a bad thing. They really shouldn't require ingots. But I've got everything else that I could need, except paper. Paper is what I need and I don't have. we'll fix that, but until then we don't need to mess with that too much. But we do need, well, what we do need is we need more room for things. All right, yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more layer here. And this will be where we'll put all our stuff. Okay, so this will be where I'll put craftinge. I think that would be a good place to put. I wanted to put it right there, but no, I don't want to do that. Wait, have I got the... Yeah, I got the thing on. Okay, we'll just make a double chest to start her off. That reminds me, we can't do double chests by putting them all next to each other like that. So, what I should do is I should have... And then what I'll do... And then I can't do the top one though, but then I'll just put the next one over here and we'll do those. Okay, that's where we're going to put the crop stuff. You know, I should do the next one anyway. Because I got to make sure. I got to make sure this can be even done. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Gotta be done like that. But we can't have one there, which is the problem. And then we gotta do the next group here. I guess we don't really need that one. Well, the question is, can we get to that? Yes, we can. That's the important thing. Well, we could probably have a stair thing here. Actually, stairs here is not a bad idea. Let's do a few. That's only 4 though. Oh, we need the new wood thing. There's some kind of stone thing, isn't there? Yeah, wait a minute. See, this is something that's why I wanted to get back to 114. It's because 114 has all these crazy things. Grindstone, stone cutter, that's what we want. Hey! Try that again. There we go. Oh, 1 ingot. Oh, I got 1 ingot. I got 1 ingot. That's an easy one. Wait, why did I take all 24? Wait, where's... What have you done? Wait, no. There we go. So it's a 1-to-1. Oh, and look at this. We got the old legacy cobble. Yes, the legacy cobble. Now I just have to want to use the legacy cobble, and that's another story. Huh? Okay, so now anyway, we've got these, and that's the important thing. And by doing this, we can reach down there and see it a little more clearly. Let's have this over here. Done. It's all done. Okay, now back to work. Get a load of this. This is the only time you're going to see something so small. I'd miscalculate everything, so I had to move that out one. That's no problem. But this is not the problem. The problem is this is the first time ever that I've made such a small area for farming because I am so desperately bothered by having this that I feel like I should do this regardless right now. And there it is. Now I can get to work on continuing this, but it's the waiting. It's really, I should be standing completely perfectly still so I don't lose any more hunger points. But at the same time, I haven't lost all the points yet, and so I still want to do some work on some things here. So there's an I don't know, if ever there was one. And yeah, I'm also bothered by the fact that this is not going to, because that's grass block there. So what I would have to do is I'd have to raise this up. I know I probably should have said, well, let's go down a little further. But that's not too big of a deal. Anyway, this is well constructed so far. Let's continue some work here if we can. This pattern of hopping between worlds is getting a little annoying, and I think you agree with this, or you could agree with this. Allow me to convince you. Oh, I can make more. It's not a big deal. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can make 3 more. All right, well, what am I saying? This world, I came here to this world, trying to get to another world, from Morgus's world, to which I need to get back there, if only so that I can, well, you know, continue working on the base, which needs to be worked on. I only came here to get a gander. I only came here to get a gander at the place of how the place has gone for 114, and now that's out. Oh, and that reminds me, before I do any more of this, I need to do this, because I don't need these here anymore. I could probably get rid of that one too, actually. Alright, and so how did I get there? Well, I'd come from my previous 114 world, which most of the time was spent in 114 snapshots, but was in 113 before that. And it was pretty good, and it lasted a while. But the villages were crazy. The people were crazy in that world, and I didn't want to go back there. But I was willing to go back there because I wanted to see how things had gone. There was one thing I didn't say, was that right before I had left that world, there was a turtle. I'd gotten a pet turtle, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't know if it's a tameable turtle. I was going to go back there and find out whether he was still around, you know? Didn't happen. He's gone. Or I can't get back there anyway. Maybe he's still there, wherever there is. And how did I get there? Ugh. I'd gotten there from a number of other places. Where I'd been going. You know, I'd gone to previous worlds of various sorts. At one point, you'll remember I was on a 112.2 world that had cubic chunks and little tiles on it. And it was coming along quite nicely, but it just failed. That's what it's been, every single one of these maps. There's a failure, followed by another failure, followed by another failure. And that world of the Wozcast was quite one. And you'll remember that the Wozcast itself started because I was trying to get away from Lord of the Rings world, which I'd gone to. There was just, after I was tired of an amplified world. See, that's the problem, is we need to be more specific, and we need to stay within the worlds. Now, I am going back, as soon as I get the chance, to the 112, is it 112? Yeah, the 112 world. I am going back to the 112 world that Morgus had manipulated and changed. But it's my place, and I still aim on accomplishing something there. But meanwhile, I'm here in 114 until such time as I can get back. When will that be, you may ask? And you may well ask. Because I don't know how to get back. I don't exactly have a means of doing this. I don't have the ability to just construct a portal out of nowhere. I have to wait for the time to be right. And then the portal will magically appear in front of me. And all shall be well. And since I'm going to be working on this for a little while, I just want to say thanks for watching. And my plight is not too dissimilar from the plight of many others who play a game and then they walk away from the server and say, nah, this server's boring or something, and they go to another server. These people are world hoppers, and they really need to settle down and find a place where they could be. And I wish that I could settle down. Wait, that's dangerous. Something could happen. So we'll see you next time, and remember, problems are only problems if you let them be problems. Or else you can work on the problem. If you believe you can find the answer, then maybe you can find the answer. See you next time. Bye-bye.